friends, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Melissa, or Missa. Call me what you want, I've been called worse than those names. Today we are going to be doing this look here on Makemeupmissa. I decided to play with a few palettes today. It's not something I usually do, I try and avoid using more than one palette, but today it's just one of those days where we're going to be dipping into like 4 different ones and just having fun. I text my friend Daniela, Cosmic Peaches, I'll link her channel down below, and I said, dude, I have no idea what makeup look to do today, can you give me some inspiration? So she sent me this picture, I'll put it up on the screen, from Samantha Rose Makeup. I've been seeing her all over Instagram recently and her stuff is sick. And I thought I would do a little bit of a spin on that look. I mean, my look is very similar, it's maybe just not as drawn out, to be quite honest, maybe slightly less dramatic. But anyway, it's a variation of that look and I really like it, and it's also very Daniela kind of look, so do go and check out her Instagram as well, she's sick. So yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to do the whole face, we're just going to play, we're going to fanny around. I'm wearing a jacket inside with the heating on because I thought it made me look cool. And yeah, if you want to just sit and fanny around with me, then I'm going to stop fannying around in my intro and we're going to get into the makeup. So let's just do that right now. I have been very organised and I've already primed my eye. I know, who am I? So I'm going to start off with my Carnival XL Pro. What a palette. And the shade Lights Out, which is the black, so I'm not going to hold up the palette. And I'm going to pop this all the way around, sorry, all the way around my crease. So it's above the crease, obviously, because this old chap here has hooded eyes. See, I'll drop them. Where's that gone? Sorry if the lighting is changing, but Sausage is sleeping in front of the window and I can't shut the curtains fully without disrupting him. Perfect! In fact, you know what, I'll just slap a little bit of that on. Just there. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab, I have to lift up my palette now. I'm gonna take Mood, this dark blue. This is, of course, gonna start blending this outer corner. I'm kind of blending for the finished look at this point. And sometimes, most of the time, I just put colours on and then go back. But recently I've been doing it, so I've like tried to like have the finished look in mind at the beginning, if that makes sense. So half on the black, half above it. Oh, just to get my blend. Taking it in about 3/4 of the way. I don't know why I keep doing a stupid voice. I'm annoying myself, if it's any consolation. Then I'm going to take Make Waves, which is right beside that dark blue. This shall be our next blending shade. I wonder if the next Carnival will have more blue in it. So I feel like blues are kind of the one shade that Stacey doesn't do a lot of in her palettes, but also there is chat on the grapevine, I don't care how messy it's getting by the way, that it could be like a neutral palette, but I just don't think Carnivals are neutral palettes. I don't think she would do that to us. So that's just my tuppence worth. Oh, also, it might have been revealed by now, the new Soph collection with Makeup Revolution is coming out soon. Can't wait. And she's been posting some colourful looks with it, which makes me very excited. Then I'm going to take Soft Spot, just there. Yeah, I can't wait. I love Soft's collaborations with Makeup Revolution, they're always good. I'm proper like going into my brow, just pretending like it's not there. I tend to do my brows later on now, these days, don't know. Also, I'm growing them out a bit, like I've stopped shaving the end off. I'm just kind of letting them grow. Maybe I'm going to have fat brows again for a while. You know me, I always change my mind with what I like. Although it's not very fat today, it's just a bit fluffy, but you know what I mean. And I'll take Y though, which is definitely more of a green, but it works for this. Pop this out here. I've primed like all the way up to my hairline and above my brow and like down quite low as well. just so I can really blend and have something to blend on top of. Oh yeah. Okay, now we're going to go into the purples. I took a little bit of Reckless, which is one of my favourite shades in this whole palette. I love these Morphe M456 brushes. They're so good. I've got so many of them and I use them every single day. I love them as much as my M506 and M514s. Okay, so bringing that in. I like this Reckless shade because it's a very warm purpley colour. So I feel like it goes into pink really, really nicely. Again, I was just kind of patting that on. And then I took Influence down here on another M456. Because it's a great brush. This look was quite fast because I'm not doing a cut crease. I was going to initially and then I thought, no Melissa, try and just not do a cut crease for once. So that's why it's quite fast, because it's more just about diffusing and funness. Then we take Funky, which as you can see is a well-loved shade, on a previously mentioned M506. Pat, pat, pat. Oh, it's got so much pigment to it. Kind of covered up that previous shade that I used, but it's fine. And then I'll take Pep Talk, which I'm still convinced is named after Pepto-Bismol because of the colour. Another stunning shade. Really kind of taking this on this side of my schnoz. Then I took a bit of Foolish. I don't know, I just thought I'd add a wee bit of peach. Even though I am honestly going to kind of cover it up with yellow, but it's fine. I like using a plethora of too many colours just because I can. And I actually need another brush. The yellow on the inner corner is my Mitchell, which will come into play a bit later on, and this one, UFO. That's a great name. At least I think it was this yellow. That'll be fine. I'll just cover up the other side with more of this. If it wasn't. I'm not going to join them in the middle, don't worry. Not like the crazy look that we did. I will just go back in with that second shade we used, Influence. Second pinky purple, and just add a bit more of that. Okay, so I'll just go back through all my colours, all my shades, and just blend this out. I'll do it on camera, but I'll do it silently because I'm watching Emma Kenny's latest video and it's real good. And then we will come back and I can save myself a bit of time so we can do our base mostly on camera as well. So yeah, I'll do that and then we'll come back and we will put that stunning shimmers on. I've used like 3 or 4 and I don't know, I'm just quite happy with it. So yeah, I'll be back in 1 second talking and we will continue. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So going back to my Mitchell palette, I think you can probably tell this is the shade we're going for, which is called Eclipse, which is one of the most beautiful things to have ever been on this planet. Let's do a Teresa swatch. Oh, right? So I'm gonna plonk this on initially with my finger. because I'm not doing a cut crease, so I don't have to be super specific. Look at that. This is only, I've only been filming for 14 minutes at this point, by the way. That is how fast this has been. Like, that blue is outrageous, and it kind of shines purple in some lights. It's almost duochrome, but I would say on the whole it is more blue than purple. I'll just grab it on a flat brush. You could wet it, do whatever you like. I don't know, I just feel like it's like nice enough dry. And I'm just making sure it's above my crease. And actually, while I'm here, I'll just plonk it underneath. This is what I did on the other side. Like, it's such an incredible shimmery blue. I think it's the reason I wanted this palette. And then, this palette didn't really have what I needed next, which was a shimmery pink. So I've reached into my singles palette, and let me grab these out and show you. So these are Pastel Roses singles. I've got this one I'm going to use called Pink Daisy. Look at that. I mean, I'll swatch it, shall I? Do I have a clean finger? Yeah. Another Teresa swatch. And then I've also got a little bit of lychee from the same brand. Just swatch. It's a wee bit different. So I'm going to grab that first one, Pink Daisy I think it was. And I am actually going to wet this. This is just water in a spray bottle. Now there was no way I was going to be able to blend this dark blue into the pink, so all I did was just stamp it like over half of the dark blue and then half of my like pink matte, and just kind of encouraged it to make a wee baby, you know, and just blend somewhat. I never put shimmers like up this high or use them in this way, and I actually really like it. It's very kind of inspired by my pal Daniela, or Cosmic Peaches. I'll link her channel. She always does like big blown out smoky grungy looks and puts shimmers in places that I wouldn't usually think to put them, and it just works. And then I'll just use that same brush and dip into lychee a little bit. Just pop that on too. Not necessarily like blending together, but there's just some kind of something working. I'm just gonna grab. Why do I put my palettes so far away? More of that Eclipse shade, a bit more just because this brush is more specific. We're on down here, and then I took my Carnival again, and I'm gonna dip into, ooh, what shade? Let's do Influence. And I just tucked that underneath the blue. I was like, this isn't gonna blend, Melissa, why are you doing this? But I don't know, I almost quite like the fact that it's all just kind of colours sitting next to each other. And they don't necessarily have to blend, they just have to be there and look nice. Do you know what I mean? And I'll use that same brush and dip into Funky. And this to be big and blown out. And then I'll take a bit of Keen, which is actually the yellow from the Carnival. Put that on. I really should clean up my fallout before doing this, to be quite honest. Put a bit more Keen down here. I'm going to take my Barry M High Vis Liner in Caution because it's the perfect colour. I was going to do black, but then I figured, nah. Be interesting, Melissa. Use blue. Look how interesting I am. Wow. The interest. Are you not interested? Back to my Mitchell. And I take the shade Better Days, which is this like shimmery yellow. It's a really stunning shade. I don't have a lot of shimmer yellows in my collection. Spray it. Pop pop this on the inner corner. Just like that. And then I took my Sheen Epic Liner, because I can't help it, in Mellow. I love these liners, you know me. I just pop this in the very inner corner. I feel like it's kind of faded on the other side a little bit. You know, just a bit of satin on the inner corner. Look at me. And then I took another Pastel Roses. This one is in the shade Cupcake. Look how fun that looks. Let me give you a swatch. I just took a bit of that on my finger. Put it in the centre of my lid. Not trying to be too specific. Plonking it on. It just gives a wee bit of highlight to the very centre. So I'll put a bit more over here. State of my face. Or as Greg would say, the nick of that. I already sent him a picture of one eye and he said it looked really nice. He's a nice boy. Oh, under the brow I used Kaleidos Skywalker because it's stunning and it's blue, so it works really, really well. Can you get a more ideal blue highlight for a blue look? No, I don't think you can. Intensity that we're all looking for. Don't worry, I will not sing again. Right, I'm going to clean up my fallout. We'll put our base on. I think we'll do it together. We might as well. I might do it silently, but we'll do it together. Just because I'm still watching this video and very much enjoying it. And it's also like lunchtime and I would really like to eat some food. I'm sure the cats would like some breakfast. Yeah, he opened his eyes. Right, yeah, wipe off my fallout and then we'll do our base and we'll continue. I mean, this isn't fallout, is it? But yeah, I need some of micellar water. Hold on.
skin. I feel the touch of your hand. Love you with all of my heart. Makes me tremble within. Love the smell of your hair. I'm here in my bed. Without your love, I am out of place. And without you, I am just a trace. I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says. I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says. I wanna be with you always, always, 'cause that is what my heart says. Sparkle in your, I wanna be with you always, always, 'cause that is what my heart says. I'm in a better place. I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better.
Okay, so I finished off my makeup look. I also took off my pink t-shirt because I was like, that looks too like prim and proper, and I put on my leather jacket and I thought I looked cool. Basically, my lashes are Tatti Mitchell lashes, the like TL Mitchells, and my lip I did ask for options from like my sausages and stuff, and I got a few like blue and oranges, but I went with Melt Golden because I feel like I haven't used my baby poo lipstick in a while, and I think it goes quite well with the look. So this is it finished. I'm really pleased with that actually. I'm really glad I didn't do a cut crease and that I just left it kind of more soft and smoked out, because I do cut creases a lot because A, they're super easy, and B, they're always very like dramatic and like they make a statement, but I'm glad I left it. Yeah, I'm very happy with this makeup look. Greg is coming over imminently and he will see me looking like this. I'll see what he thinks. But yeah, I am very happy with this actually. I'm gonna go take some cool photos, I hope. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, it really helps me out. Leave me a comment down below, tell me what you want to see from me next. You can always send me pictures on like Instagram DMs of looks you want me to try and recreate or do like my own spin of, that kind of thing. Subscribe if you haven't already. I put out 3 videos a week. And on that note, I am going to piss off and frantically tidy my house before Greg comes here because it's messy and I don't want him to know that I am a clump. So yeah, thanks so much for watching and I hope I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!